make sure it's all good, clean it all up and everything else like that. Pulls out like that. There's a spring right here. Pop off the spring. Pop that spring off. And then you pull out the shifting rod, which goes just like that. Pull out that shifting rod. Pull that out. Clean all that. Throw all that over there. Okay. Now, some people take this off right here. This is the shifter, and you got to use the star hex nut bolt. That bolt could be a real pain in the ass to get out, so I'm not really going to worry about that bolt. We're going to leave that in there. Some people take it out just to have it out. Would seem like you can clean everything that you have to clean with it in place. This is your reverse switch, but we are going to take the switch out so you don't get damaged when we clean everything. So let's work on this. All right, so what you got to do with this, make sure I got you still in there. We're going to pull. You're going to pull this plate off. Now normally they got locking nuts. They got locking tabs that go over the nuts. Okay? I already pushed those tabs back. Had them off once before. And you know, this comes off also. It's like an oil return plug or something like that. Let's see if we can get that out real quick. All return plug. Get a brand new one in the kit. Okay, so now we need some star wrenches. Torx bit. That's it. I call them star, but they're really a Torx bit. Like I told you fellas, I don't know all the name of all the stuff. I just wing a lot of it. So we take the star, said it again, Torx, and we take these out. You don't have to use a Torx. I guess you can use a regular wrench, a regular socket too. Probably be better to use a Torx. So we're going to take this off. Just want to let y'all know I've been watching a lot of y'all videos, man. You know, getting a lot of good stuff done. 64 Impala, you're doing real good on yours. I've been watching, watching that. Chevy Harley. Talked to Darren last night. I was worried about him, but he's been sick since the Kansas City trip. So I just want to let everybody know that I talked to him. He's doing fine. He's just trying to get over the sickness. I've been sick for the last 4 or 5, well, really a whole week. I mean, went to Arkansas and had a good trip. I got video of where we stayed. So I mean, I'll put that up on another occasion. Just never had time to put it up. But so all that's been good. Been watching Tom Noble with his Camaro. Been watching Shut Your Face Garage and all the great car shows he's been going to. Okay, here's the plate. You can see they got little tabs on them. So when you put it back on, and you torque the nuts down, the bolts, then you knock over the tabs over the bolts so they lock them in place. Okay, this has can't think of the damn name of it, but you need to put that in there. That's what gives you in play, in and out. So that's going to be a, it's not a washer, it's somebody help me here. I don't know. I'll think of it. But y'all know what I'm saying. Okay, so that's out. That comes out like that. There goes the race. Alright, but we're going to put the race back in there just to keep it in place for a minute. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to knock, if I got her. See that pin right there? We're going to knock that pin out. And this is going to get this gear out of here. So I'll be able to pull the shaft out. The shaft is going to be able to come out. That's what I'm going to do. Excuse me, I messed it up a little bit. Okay, there you go. So let's get that pin out. This thing's still a 3/16. Looks like it wants to be a pain in the butt. Yeah, I'm gonna go a little bigger till I get it down. Get a good whack on it. Alright, so I got it down so to the hole. Let me see if I can get it through the hole. There it is. Push the shaft out, pull the shaft, check the shaft, and then pull the gear. Gear goes like that. It has a bearing up in here, but that don't come with the kit. And then, you know, the bearing looks really good. So we'll put this over here to get clean. Okay. Next, it has an O-ring also on there, and that goes on the back of the shaft, goes on the gear like that, and what that's for, that the gear don't rod on the case, so it don't wear anything into the gear. So you get one of those in the kit, and I'll show you the kit at the end of the teardown. The kit ran right around $300 and something, I remember right. This goes on the main shaft. Okay. Now, the only way to get this shaft out of here is you got to press off this bearing. But there is another way. You pull this forward, that'll go. And then you cut the bearing retainer. If I can get it in there. Pop one of these babies up. Whoa. I don't want to hurt myself. If I can get it like that. These bearings get replaced. which is going to be a little bugger to do. I think it ain't that sharp. That's one of them. That right there. Man, I better go eat some more Wheaties. Alright, there you go. Good old leverage. This thing's a pain in the ass. Okay, there you go. You pop that all off. That'll all pop off like so. Don't worry, all that gets replaced. All that's trash. So what you can do now, you bring it right out the case. Supposedly right out the case. Okay, so this bearing gets pressed off, and then this retainer gets pressed off. So it gets all washed. Now it's pretty much down to nothing. The case is down to nothing. What you do, you knock this race out right here. Hold on, let me get all this oil out of here. Don't forget the pin that you knocked out. You're gonna need that. I think one comes in the kit, but let's make sure we keep all the pieces together. All right, so turn the case over like this. That's the race. You knock that out. Knock the race out. Bam. Got a little silicone on there. It has a little washer. And that's where the race sits. In fact, that bearing didn't really look that bad, truthfully. Got a little scoring, but not much. So, the case is down to nothing. So that's how you take it down the case. Of course, you're going to clean it all up. There's really nothing else you can take out. I'll take out the drain plugs just for the hell of it to clean them up. But I don't need to see that. And I'm going to take out the reverse shift. Okay, on here, Same thing, gonna take it apart. So we're gonna take out the seal. Came out a little bit. Of course, it's busted. I love these things. Probably would have been a lot easier to do it when it was all on the transmission so it wouldn't move around so much. This thing's giving me a little problem. Messed up that seal, huh, fellas? So that needs to come out. Take a little sandpaper, made a little rough spot right there. But it's alright. Seal needs to come out. This gear right here needs to come out. Another thing you can do if you don't want to wash it yourself, you can bring it over to an engine place and they'll for 10 to 12 Anyway, between 10 and 20 bucks, they'll clean it up for you. Yeah. You know, put it in a parts washer. Clean all that stuff up. Just stays in place. That don't come out. And to be honest with y'all fellas, I forgot if this knocks down that way or do you knock it out that way. I totally forgot. I think you knock it down that way. But instead of doing the wrong thing, I'm gonna look at the video and make sure that I do it the right way. Because like I said, I don't know everything. We doing this together. Like I said, it's the first time me ever doing this. So we learning together. Let me go get the kit. This is the kit. Like I said, it comes with everything, gasket maker, you know, bearings, you know, sleeve, these springs, you know, everything that you need. That's a new thrust washer, which is a little bit different than the one I have. It has a hole in it. Mine don't have a hole, but it seems like it's okay. So, what we're going to do first, put that back up in there, keep that in order. What we're going to do first, let's see. Alright, what we're going to do first is, like I said, we're going to clean everything. So that's going to be, you know, a day or so, maybe longer, who knows, depends on what light brings. And get that all cleaned up, get everything ready, and then I'll make another video. I'll press the bearings off, and press the new ones on, do all that, and get everything cleaned up, and then we'll put the bottom part back together. I have to watch the video a few times. So I forgot the name of the place. I'll get that, you know, I'll throw that in the next video. It's good seeing y'all. I hope y'all got something out of this. Anybody's gonna do a T5, and I mean, I know that what they wanted to charge me to rebuild this thing was almost $1,000. So about 900 and something. I bought an extra part to replace one of the gears that are, you know, somewhat worn, which is the first and second synchronizer. And that normally in those transmissions, those are the ones that get, you know, beat up the most. So, you know, they got some teeth that are worn and everything, so I bought that, plus the whole kit to rebuild the whole thing for about 400 and, you know, about 400 bucks or whatever, you know, free shipping, you know. So the way I looked at it, you know, spend 500 more, 600 more for somebody else to do it, which I was really intending to do because I really don't have time, and that's what I went on that rant. That's when I decided to go buy the press and everything else. So, and do it myself. So I'll end this. This is probably, you know, kind of long. I don't know really. I don't see a time on my camera. I really don't know how long it's been. But I'll upload this tonight, and we'll keep on going. Later, fellas.